You're listening to PetLifeRadio.com.
Hi, I'm Seth Peterson.
Hi, I'm Tippi Hedren.
I'm Rhonda Schwartz.
I'm Doris Roberts.
This is Jessalyn Gilson.
Hello, I'm Victor Webb.
Hi, this is Charlotte Ross.
Hi, this is Ed Begley Jr. What's up, you guys? This is AJ from the Backstreet Boys.
Hi, this is Shannon Elizabeth, and you're listening to Talkin' Pets.
Talkin' Pets.
Talkin' Pets.
And you're listening to Beth, and you're listening to Talkin' Pets.
Talkin' Pets.
Talkin' Pets.
And you're listening to Talkin' Pets.
Talking Pets.
Talking Pets.
With Jon Patch.
Jon Patch.
You're listening to Talkin' Pets with Jon Patch.
Hello, America, and welcome to Talkin' Pets with your host, Jon Patch. Join Jon and his expert guests with all of your pet questions, concerns, comments, and stories. Now it's time for Talkin' Pets with your host, Jon Patch.
And welcome to Talkin' Pets, heard coast to coast on your favorite radio station. This is Talkin' Pets, and I'm Jon Patch. Joining us is Dr. Jared Lazarus from
the Bay Area Veterinary Care Center in Tampa, Florida.
Here to answer your medical questions and your behavior questions about your pets at 866-606-TALK. That's 866-606-8255. That's the number to call. When you call into that number, you'll speak with Mr. Zach Buden, and he'll put you on the line with us. So pick up the phone. We have a special guest joining us. Her name is Lisa Matassa. She's going to be joining us with a couple of minutes about her new CD. It's called Somebody's Baby. So don't go away. We're going to be giving away a couple of the CDs as well. 866-606-8255. 866-606-TALK. And you're listening to Talkin' Pets. Once again, I'm Jon Patch.
Dr. Linda Register.
And Amanda Page.
Oh, you know, technically, if something can go wrong, it will, won't it?
Yeah, that's my luck
You know
these
what?
days.
It's just been one of those days for me today.
Your opening music wasn't playing, and her mic didn't work.
Yeah, my morning didn't go too well.
Well, right around the corner is the Mayan calendar, so maybe this is the start.
Oh, my. I hope not.
This is what I want. If the world's going to end, I want to go first because I don't want to be left with all the idiots that are left behind and have to deal with them.
Merry
Nice.
Christmas to you, too. 866-606-TALK, 866-606-8255. Now we're back on course. We're going to welcome onto the program right now. Her name is Lisa Matassa. She's the artist singing in the background there, and that is called, of course, the Christmas song. It's number 7 on her track from Somebody's Baby. We want to welcome onto the program Lisa Matassa. Lisa, how are you?
I'm doing great. How's everyone doing over there?
Merry Christmas.
We're hanging in
Merry
there.
Christmas to you as well.
We had a little rough opening there, so my apologies to you, Lisa. But,
no worries at all.
Normally we have this greatly produced opening music and stuff like that, but something wasn't working on her buttons over there, so, it happens.
That's
It's live
okay.
radio.
It's all good. It's all good.
But it was good. We opened up with your Christmas song, which I liked,
did.
by the way.
Thank you so much. I heard that. I was like, wow, it sounds great through the phone.
Yeah. Well, all of America just got to listen to it. And thank you, by the way, because I know you and I think it was your publisher there or your publicist, Martha, is actually allowing us to give away a couple CDs. So I thank you for that.
I thought that was great. Yeah, Martha's a really great gal, and I really like her a lot. And,
yeah, she's been a
I
sweetheart.
love being able to do that. So, yeah, no problem at all.
Well, I want to find out a little bit about Lisa Matassa. Now, you've you kind of started off in the pop dance world, didn't you, with your voice?
Actually, I started a little bit earlier than that. I was actually an opera singer. I studied opera since I was 8 years old, so I was classically trained, but I lived down in South Florida, so my country music influence comes from that, living down there and listening to country music growing up. And then when I moved back to New York, there were no outlets for country music, but I was offered a record deal to do freestyle dance music at 19. So what I did was I changed my name to Lisa Lynn in homage to Loretta, and I said if I couldn't at least sing country music, I was going to sound like a country music artist. And so I did that for a couple of years, and it was great fun, but my heart had always been in country music. So, I did get a start in that dance realm, but it wasn't really meant to be for me at that time.
Before we continue on, I want to introduce you to our doctor here on the show, Dr. Linda Register.
Hi, Lisa.
Hello. Happy holidays.
A lot of people don't think of South Florida, living in South Florida, being influenced by music. A lot of times, they think more, rock, pop, Cuban, Hispanic.
Well, that's true, but back when I was living in South Florida, it was a lot of farmland, and it was, I have 2 teenagers, so let's go way back.
Yeah, your daughter Alexa.
It definitely sounds, it's much different, absolutely much different now. And when you think of South Florida now, I agree with you 100%. It's actually more pop and more dance and Cuban style music. I agree with you. But when I was living down there, it was all Patsy Cline and Johnny Cash and Lynyrd Skynyrd and the Allman Brothers and bands like that. So Southern rock. So yeah.
Yeah, it's a big change, a major change down here in Florida over the years. So I knew you were going to say that when Linda brought that up, because I thought she's going to go back to when she was younger, and exactly that's the way it used to be down there. Not anymore, though.
Now it's just more Central Florida and maybe like the northern section.
And that's even changing now.
That is changing too.
That's
a lot of
true.
farmland's going away.
Now you have a daughter, right, Lisa, Alexa, and you have a son, Frankie. And are they influenced by music in any way?
Oh yeah, absolutely. They grew up listening to all different types of music in my house. I have a studio here and a rehearsal place, so the musicians are in and out all the time. And so my son picks up the drums. He plays the drums really, really great, and just started picking up guitar. And my daughter sings as well. So it's a pretty musical family. And of course, they don't like the country music as much as I do. They're teenagers, so their tastes vary quite a bit. But it's funny when you put on the country station, at least when they're in my truck, at least. I always have country on. They know the artists. They know the songs, so they're familiar with them. And when I do tour or when I do some performances here in the tri-state area, they come and they meet with everyone as well. So they enjoy it.
What kind of truck do you drive?
I have a Ford F-150.
Oh, just an F-150?
Yeah,
Why not
that's
a 250?
That's a little too big for me.
Bigger is not necessarily better. And I'll leave that one alone. But you got some favorites. You were talking about some of your favorite artists, like, Loretta Lynn, Patsy Cline, also Allman Brothers, Lynyrd Skynyrd. But your favorite album of all time, what was that?
My favorite album of all time, you're going to laugh at me with this one, but I'm going to say it was the Star is Born soundtrack. With Barbra Streisand and Chris Christopherson, believe it or not. I remember growing up listening to Barbra Streisand sing as well and just being blown away by her voice, and I love the edginess of Chris's voice as well. So I think I wore that album out big time.
Now, you not only actually sing, of course, but you've written some songs too, haven't you?
Yes. Actually, my Sunrise Highway LP, there's half the songs on that album I co-wrote with Don Rollins. He co-wrote the song It's 5 O'Clock Somewhere for Alan Jackson. Another gentleman by the name of Jody Gray. I've worked with a gentleman by the name of Joey Sykes, and a few musicians here in the New York area. Tony Bruno, who is the musical director for Rihanna and Enrique Iglesias. So yeah, I've had such an incredible couple of years working with some really amazing and talented musicians and songwriters.
Is there a song that you would say that you wish you wrote?
Oh, of course. There's so many, but I'll tell you one right off the top of my head. That would be I'll Always Love You.
And actually,
I think everyone has covered that song at some point or another, and it's funny. Dolly had made a comment. I remember her saying on an interview recently that she's made more money in her lifetime with that one song than anything. Isn't that crazy?
It's a great song, and I know you do have it covered here on your new CD.
I covered it too.
So Somebody's Baby is the name of the CD. We're going to take a little break. We're going to come back again with Lisa Matassa. If you have a question or a comment, give us a call at 866-606-8255. 866-606-TALK, but the number 3 call, if you're the third caller to call in right now, at 866-606-8255. you're going to get a copy of the CD from Lisa Matassa, Somebody's Baby. So call right now, and the CD is yours. Tell Zach you want it. Number 3, call 866-606-8255. I'm Jon Patch.
And Dr. Linda Register.
And Amanda Page.
You're listening to Talkin' Pets.
We'll be right back, right after these messages. Stay tuned.
Is the coast clear?
Yes. Let's go.
Are you sure they went to Petco?
Where else would they go?
Oopsie.
Hey, calm down.
I smell presents.
Go to PetcoDeals.com and get $6 off your order of $60 or more and up to 40% off hundreds of holiday items at Petco. That's PetcoDeals.com. Go now.
Uh-oh, step on it.
Okay.
Oh, not on my tail.
Petco, where the pets go.
X-Power is a global brand that offers a complete line of stand dryers, cage dryers, and multiple blasters that cater to both home and professional groomers. Designed to be quiet, lightweight, and powerful, X-Power pet dryers will save you time, energy, and money. The X-Power B2 Pro at-Home dryer is the perfect holiday gift for family and friends. Please check out our holiday specials at viperpet.com and amazon.com. For more information, visit xpower.ws or call 855-855-8868.
Let's Talk Pets on PetLifeRadio.com.
I'd like to do a little spin on, but I want to dedicate it to the memory of a wonderful singer, an incredible singer, Whitney Houston, and Dolly Parton, who brought it to life as well. If I should stay, I would only be in your way, so I'll go, but I know I'll think of you every step of the way, and I will always love you. I will always love you. My darling,
And you're listening to Talkin' Pets. Once again, I'm Jon Patch.
And Dr. Linda Register.
And Amanda Page.
We're speaking with Lisa Matassa. She is the artist behind, the singer behind Somebody's Baby. That's her new CD. And this is the cover song, actually. This is I Will Always Love You. Congratulations to Ernesto, actually, in Altamont Springs, Florida. He's getting a copy of the CD, Somebody's Baby. Lisa, where can people purchase the CD? Is it available in stores, online? How can they get it?
Yes, they can get it online at Amazon.com, CD Now, CD Baby, as well as on the website.
And the website, of course?
Is LisaMatassa.com.
And that's Lisa, Matassa.
That's it.
LisaMatassa.com. You can order it there, and you said Amazon and all, too, right?
Right.
Beautiful job on this. And it is a gorgeous song.
I really appreciate that very much. I really do. It was one of my all-time favorite songs, and I was so glad to sing it. You know, when I had performed it live at this performance in New York, it was right after Whitney had passed. So, you know, I just wanted to dedicate it to her, and I was just blown away by the response of everyone that felt really connected to the song as well. So, I'm glad we were able to put it on the CD.
You know, it's interesting, when I was reading like a little bit of your bio and synopsis and everything, I was coming down the line, and you know, I'm looking at, you know, your favorite barbecue guests would be Blake Shelton and Miranda Lambert.
Oh my God.
And I was like, that's cool. And then the next thing I read, I started to chuckle because it reminds me so much of our producer Amanda, because this is her favorite quote, I think, sometimes, because she always tells me this. Whether we're in an argument or we're not in an argument, she'll say, "It is what it is."
That's right.
Oh my.
It's so true. It's like the go all, but you know what I mean? The go all comment. Let's not argue. It is what it is.
Yep.
You two definitely have that in common.
Are you a Libra by any chance?
No, I'm a Sagittarius, but...
My dad's a Sagittarius, too. Those are warm people, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you, too, if you weren't a singer, I understand that you would actually be working in the animal world in some capacity.
I certainly would. I absolutely love every kind of animal. Growing up, we always used to have at least a couple of dogs and a couple of cats. And my mom and dad, they still have like 8 cats, and their dog just passed. But I love animals. I really do. I just... I always have to have a pet in my life, you know. Unfortunately, my beloved boxer died this past summer, and I'm still mourning him. He had such an old soul when you looked at him, and he wasn't really old. He was only 6 years old. We only had him for a short period of time, and it was so suddenly. But I would absolutely be working with animals in some capacity, definitely.
You actually live now with the Bengal cat, don't you?
I do.
Roxy?
She's still with us, Roxy. Yeah, she's getting on in age, I have to tell you. I was talking with my daughter just the other day, and we were looking at how skinny she's getting, but she's still very vocal. If you know the Bengal cat, they are... there's still a lot of wild instincts with those cats, and she loves to talk, and it's like she's talking to you. You can say something to her, and she'll meow back to you in different sounds, and it's really funny, but she still has some vibrancy to her, but she's losing a lot of weight.
How old is she?
She's 12 years old.
Okay, I would recommend getting her checked out and having full blood work done, because she could be losing weight either due to diabetes, kidney failure, or hyperthyroidism is probably...
Really?
More likely, depending. So, yeah, get her checked out right away.
Thanks for letting me know. I thought maybe she was just, getting old and she didn't want to eat as much, but she actually is eating. But you're right. I should definitely get her checked.
Yeah,
I'm going to
get her checked out, and depending, on this stage, hyperthyroidism is treatable with a bunch of different ways. Your vet can talk to you about it once they get, confirmation of that. If it's diabetes, that can be treated as well, with insulin. Renal failure, early stages are more treatable than late stage.
Gotcha.
So yeah, definitely get her checked out.
And Dr. Linda, do I ask for just a blood test?
Yeah, just tell them you want full blood work on her. You want everything checked out. Tell them she's losing weight, any other signs. And I know Bengals are vocal, but if she's more vocal than usual,
right?
That kind of sways me a little bit more to hyperthyroidism, because some of these cats, I had this happen with my cat, was getting me up in the middle of the night yowling and wanting to get fed and stuff like that. So.
Oh, okay, that's good to know. I mean, she's not as vocal at night. She does love to sleep with one of us at some point, and she'll just curl up and stay there. But, it's funny, when she was younger, she was always a bit skittish and wanted to be on her own and didn't really like to be picked up or anything. Now you can pick her up and she'll just stay right where she is, which I think is cute, but also out of character for her. So,
right, and that can also be a sign that something is going on. I mean, if they're like mean and become suddenly nice and sweet, or vice versa, they need to get checked out, because that's not normal for them.
Okay, that's good to know.
Well, it's interesting too, because they're beautiful cats. A friend of mine had 2 of them, and they're absolutely gorgeous, and they do look like wild cats. And they're big cats, but they are independent, and they're not for every type of pet owner out there, because they are a handful.
Yeah, that's very true. You're right. They are very independent, and you have to realize that as a pet owner, if you're looking for a cat that's going to be a lap cat, so to speak, or one that will let you hold her all the time, you need to get a different type of cat. The Bengal is very energetic and loves to just be on her own and climb to really high heights in the house. Anything that's really high, she wants to get up there.
Well, a slightly funny story is I went to the doctor a couple weeks ago, and he has a really old cat that was a stray, and his father gave him a 7-month-old Bengal female cat. And he's like, oh my gosh, this is so different than the other cat that we have, because this cat's into everything.
Well, they're actually a cross between a wild Asian leopard cat and a domestic shorthair. Jean S. Mills began the Bengal breeding program in 1963, and Bengals today descend from cats bred by her in the early 1980s. Now, the International Cat Association recognized Bengals in 1991, but ironically, it is not recognized by the Cat Fanciers Association. But they are absolutely gorgeous cats, but they are a handful. Lisa, don't go away. A couple more minutes. I have a couple more questions for you,
sure.
And I want to talk to you, of course, about the song Somebody's Baby, which is on your CD, of course, Somebody's Baby. And it's by Lisa Matassa. We're going to give away another CD for the second call. Number 2, if you're the second call to come into Zach Buden, at 866-606-TALK. 866-606-8255. Compliments from Lisa Matassa. You're going to get her CD, Somebody's Baby. Give us a call, 866-606-8255. This is Talkin' Pets.
Talkin' Pets. We'll be right back after a short pause. Well, 4 to be exact.
It's the holidays at PetSmart, so come one and all. There are hundreds of gifts for pets big and pets small. Toys only at PetSmart, so special and new. They'll love the gifts. You'll love the value. Hurry to PetSmart today for your very best friend and save 30 to 50% before the holiday ends.
The holidays are just around the corner. Go to PetLifeRadio.com/PetSmart and save up to 30% on awesome gifts for the pets and pet people in your life. Toys, collars, leashes, PetSmart gift cards, treats, and more. So shop early and save money. Go to PetLifeRadio.com/PetSmart today.
Hi, this is Michelle Fern, host of Best Bets for Pets. I want to tell you about a brand new product that has customers raving. It's Stop Quiet Off Dog Training Spray. It's made from all natural organic botanicals and will not harm or scare your dog in any way. There is nothing else on the market like it. It works because dogs don't like the smell, so they stop the behavior. Stop Quiet Off works by spraying it on the chest or near their nose so they get a good whiff of the spray. It works on barking, jumping up, rushing doors, stealing food off the counter, and begging and eating unwanted items on walks. To order your bottle of Stop Quiet Off, go to dogtrainingspray.com. That's dogtrainingspray.com.
Coast to coast and around the world, it's All Behave with Arden Moore. Find out why cats and dogs do the things they do and get the latest buzz from wagging tongues and tails in Rin Tin Tinseltown. From famous pet experts and best-selling authors to television and movie stars, you'll get great tail-wagging pet tips and have a fur-flying fun time. All Behave with America's pet edutainer, Arden Moore. Every week on demand, only on PetLifeRadio.com.
Let's talk pets.
Let's talk pets
On Pet Life Radio.
Pet Life Radio.
PetLifeRadio.com.
With this hour's Talking Pets news from the USA Today, here's your host, Jon Patch.
Out of Burlington, Vermont, mice loved last winter and the warm spring and dry summer that followed. In such favorable conditions, the mice had lots of babies. In some parts of the state, there are signs there might be 2 or 3 times the normal number of deer mice running around, according to the Burlington Free Press. Dr. Linda?
Bonita Springs, Florida. Residents can start applying for permits for egg-laying hens after the City Council approved a permitting process for a 2-year backyard hen pilot program, the News Press reported. John?
Out of Des Moines, Iowa, destructive insects known for killing ash trees has been found in 2 trees in Alamance County. Now, the State Department of Natural Resources says insect larvae consistent with the emerald ash borer were collected in October. The county has been under quarantine since 2010. Now, it is the furthest west the invasive pests have been spotted.
Billings, Montana. State wildlife commissioners have approved final piece of a $7.8 million ranch purchase along the Milk River near the Canadian border. Fish, Wildlife, and Parks commissioners voted 4-1 Monday to buy 2,992 acres of the Milk River Ranch at $4.7 million to expand recreational opportunities. Chairman Bob Breen says the state needed to act before someone else bought it.
In Amelia Island, Florida, wildlife officials have spotted the first right whale mothers and calves of the season. The number of endangered right whale newborns hit a 10-year low last winter. The Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission said the first mother and calf pairs were spotted December 4th off northeast Florida.
Trenton, New Jersey, a state-sanctioned bear hunt resulted in 184 fewer kills than last year. Environmental officials said 285 bears were killed during the 6-day hunt.
And in Las Vegas, Nevada, researchers digging in the hills north of Las Vegas have unearthed the bones of an iconic predator and solved an Ice Age cold case. A team from California's San Bernardino County Museum have positively identified a pair of fossils dug up in June as 2 front leg bones from a saber-toothed cat, according to the Las Vegas Review-Journal.
Albany, New York. The Department of Environmental Conservation is collecting rabbit heads from hunters east of the Hudson River for a research project to learn more about the cottontail species.
And once again, you're listening to Talkin' Pets. 866-606-TALK is the number. 866-606-8255. Pick up the phone and give us a call. Don't forget you can watch us live on the webcam at talkinpets.com. No G in the talkin'. It's TALKIN pets.com. Click on Watch Live at the top of the homepage, and you can watch us live on the webcam. And by the way, join us on Facebook and Twitter. And that's right there at the top of the homepage as well. But once again, you're listening to Talkin' Pets, and we're speaking with Lisa Matassa, and she is the artist behind Somebody's Baby. Her latest CD, you can find it at lisamatassa.com.
Took a few $20 bills and tucked them in her left jean pocket. Said, hit the road, run and go and chase that thrill. Yeah, ride your dreams like a rocket. But if you're ever standing in the city on a crowded street feeling all alone, just remember it don't matter how far you are from home. Somebody's baby. You're somebody's favorite song to sing. You're somebody's whole wide world. Somebody's everything. And wherever you go, hope you know you will always be somebody's baby.
And you're listening to Talkin' Pets. I'm Jon Patch.
And Dr. Linda Register.
And Amanda Page.
We're speaking with Lisa Matassa. She's the artist behind Somebody's Baby. That's her title song there. That's number 1 on the CD. Congratulations to Robert out in Duluth, Minnesota. He is getting a copy of the CD, so congratulations. We're going to get that out to you. We have one more to give away, compliments of Lisa Matassa, and we're going to send it out to the next caller that comes in right now at 866-606-8255. 866-606-TALK, and that CD will be yours. Hey, Lisa, any chance you can autograph those CDs?
I would love to. Absolutely. You want to give me the names of everyone, and I will write it out to them personally.
Sounds good. We'll send those over to you at the end of the show. And so out to Orlando area, that Altamont Springs, that's Ernesto. He's going to get one. And Robert in Duluth, Minnesota is going to get one. We'll see who the third one is coming in. 866-606-8255. The thing that I liked about Somebody's Baby was it took me back to when I was a kid, and looking at some of the old vintage backdrops that you kind of used in the clips, basically in the CD, which was, or in that video actually, was really cool. Who came up with that idea?
It was a combination of Tracy Gowdy, who is the video producer for that song. She also produced a couple of other videos for me and myself, because I felt like it would be great to incorporate, things that in your life that you would consider to be your baby. For me, it's my kids. My kids are my baby, and my husband and things like that. But also, your baby could be your pet. It could be your favorite car, things like that. So we try to incorporate all of that in there, and we're able to put some of my own home footage in there, too.
Now, Somebody's Baby is your third CD out?
It is. It is my third CD, yes, my third single.
You had Me Time and then Sunrise Highway, am I correct?
Me Time was my first EP, and Sunrise Highway was my my very first LP, long-playing disc. And the single that came off of that particular LP was called Wouldn't You Like to Know?
Well, I'll tell you, you've made me a fan with this Somebody's Baby. I really like it. And, you do show, like, the memories of small, children growing up in that video clip, in the video of it.
Yes.
In the video montage for Somebody's Baby. And at this time of everything that's going on, especially, in Newtown, Connecticut, I sat there, and I will admit to you, when I was watching the video, which I think you've already had 2,500,000 hits on YouTube with that video.
Something to that effect. It blows my mind to know that the feeling that I have, knowing that the song has touched so many people, and when you see views like that, it just makes you feel that. Well, for me, it makes me realize that maybe I didn't make a mistake in taking this leap of faith so late in my life to live that dream that I've always wanted to do. But when you see it, and as a mom, just looking at the footage on TV right now, it just absolutely breaks my heart. There are no words to describe what I can think of how these people are feeling right now. The parents of this time of the year, it's just heart-wrenching, absolutely heart-wrenching, and I pray for them all so much.
I can't say that. I haven't watched the television once without, crying, shedding a tear.
You can't help it.
I even, like I was saying, when I watched your video for Somebody's Baby, I sat there, with tears in my eyes as well, because, you think of your own kids and your nieces and your nephews and just your friends' kids. And I said to Dr. Linda, I said, these children, 20 children, young, kindergarten kids, I mean, their lives taken from them. And even though we weren't their neighbors or we weren't their cousins or their brothers or their sisters, it's like it's just through the news and everything and seeing what goes on, we become more familiar with them. But I think the hard part's going to be even more so for people that don't know these kids is when they see pictures of them.
That's what's going to hit home, and I know that they recently released the names and the ages of these victims, and it's just I had to turn away from it. I just cannot fathom what these people are feeling right now. I mean, you're right. I don't know who they are, but they're children. They were children, and these were adults who were looking out for these kids, the principal, the teachers. It's unfortunate that in this world, we have to deal with, I think the root of the problem is that there's a lot of stress on some of these kids growing up today. It's a different world from when I was raised and I was brought up. And so there's a lot of issues that I think that should be discussed, in my opinion, with kids even at earlier ages, so we can deal with mental illness and deal with the fact that some people don't know how to deal with stress and different situations in life that maybe are not common or were not common back then. And so the coping mechanisms have to be discussed, I think. I think that, sometimes people get frustrated. I mean, I don't know what happened with this one particular person that led him to do something like this. You don't know what's in the mind of someone, but it's, I think, going to leave an impression with everyone that maybe we need to discuss more and they need to be out in the forefront about mental illness and how we need to treat it and address it more in our society in general.
Oh, very well spoken. I do want to thank you, Lisa, for coming on the air with this, and I highly want to recommend Somebody's Baby. And for my listeners across the country, across the world, actually, if you want to go onto the website, talkinpets.com, we did post Lisa's video right there on the homepage. You can watch it, the one that we're talking about, Somebody's Baby. The CD, again, is called Somebody's Baby. It's a great CD. We highly recommend it. Congratulations to Helen in Mount Carmel, Tennessee. So, Helen, you're getting the last copy of Lisa Matassa's Somebody's Baby, and Lisa's going to autograph them for you guys. So, congratulations. But I highly recommend go out and get it. And this, again, is Somebody's Baby playing in the background. But, Lisa, thanks so much for joining us. My best to you and your family. And I look forward, actually, to you coming on with us again and discussing your next CD.
I would love to, and I want to wish everyone a very happy holiday, Merry Christmas, and a Happy New Year, and a shout-out to all the men and women in the military right now. I would love to say God bless all of them as well.
Much love to you, Lisa, and thanks for joining us here on Talkin' Pets.
Thank you so much. Bye, Dr. Linda. Bye, Amanda.
Bye, Lisa.
Happy holidays.
You too.
That's Lisa Matassa, once again, Somebody's Baby. That's the name of the CD, and that's what's playing right now. And once again, you're listening to Talkin' Pets. I'm Jon Patch.
And Dr. Linda Register.
And Amanda Page.
And you can get the CD. You can order it right there off of Lisa's website, lisamatassa.com, M-A-T-A-S-S-A, lisamatassa.com. Check it out, or you can get it on Amazon. I want to welcome onto the program right now a very dear friend, Mr. Jerry Greimek. Hey, Jerry, how are you?
I'm good, John. Thanks for having me back. I missed you, buddy.
Yeah, I miss you, too. We'll be seeing you in February. Now, recognized as the 2012 Pet Friendly Hotel of the Year and host hotel for the Westminster Kennel Club Dog Show, New York's Hotel Pennsylvania is preparing to welcome all the canine hopefuls participating in the 2013 event. And right now, Jerry Greimek, known to us here at Talkin' Pets as the doggy concierge there at the Hotel Pennsylvania. He's joining us to fill us in a little bit about the events coming up. And we will be broadcasting from there that Saturday during the event for the 137th Westminster Kennel Club Dog Show. And, Jerry, now the thing that we love about Hotel Pennsylvania is that you guys are located right across the street from Madison Square Garden.
You betcha, and that's where all the top dogs want to stay. They want to stay at the top hotel, and no one does it better than New York's Hotel Pennsylvania. You were there. You've been there for the last few years. You've seen all the activity, the events, the amenities. We got the dog spa. We got me as the doggy concierge. We have so much going on. Why wouldn't you want to stay somewhere so close, right?
The thing I like, too, is that the real VIPs there at Hotel Pennsylvania are the very important pooches.
That's right. We like to give this 5-paw service, and we're a 5-paw hotel. The world's most popular, we like to say.
And it really is. I mean, and it's amazing because, Amanda, of course, was there with us last year. And, Amanda, you remember you were going out on the sidewalk in the lobby, basically, and talking to people. There are dogs everywhere, and all show dogs.
Yeah, it was truly an experience. And all the dogs look quite happy there, so it's clear that you're taking great care of them.
Oh, thank you. We love to do that. And, this year, there's been a little change in that the majority of the daytime, the groups and the junior showmanship finals are going to be still held along with the Best in Show at Madison Square Garden, but during the day, the breed judging is going to be over at the Piers 92 and 94.
But you're able to take a shuttle bus from the hotel, right?
Yes, exactly. Westminster's having shuttle buses come from all the major hotels, and as Hotel Pennsylvania being one of the major hotels with the most guests, we're going to be having these shuttles going to the Piers throughout the morning and day to accommodate spectators and participants with dogs.
Jerry, don't go away. We got to take a little break. When we come back, we're going to continue on with Jerry Grimek, the doggy concierge there at Hotel Pennsylvania in New York City. This is Talkin' Pets.
Talkin' Pets. We'll be right back after a short pause. Well, 4 to be exact.
I'm not much of a reader, but I do wish I were more well-read.
There are so many great books coming out. I wish I could find a way to keep up.
Audible.com makes it easy to stay well informed and catch up on your reading simply by listening. Audiobooks from Audible turn downtime into uptime. You'll be more productive and become well read.
Now I'm able to catch up on all the great books I've been wanting to read.
With Audible, I feel smarter.
Pet Life Radio listeners, try Audible.com now and get your first 30 days of Audible Listener Gold membership plan free. And get a free audiobook. Choose from over 100,000 titles. To get this great deal, go to audibledeals.com. That's audibledeals.com.
Dyson.
The new Dyson Animal Vacs are powerful bagless upright vacuums for homes with pets. Air muscle and radio root cyclone technology generates the strongest suction power to powerfully remove dust, dirt, and pet hair from the home or car. To order your Dyson Animal Vac, go to DysonDeals.com. DysonDeals.com to order your Dyson Animal Vac today.
Dyson. Music to your ears.
Hi everybody, I'm Megan Blake here with my sidekick, Super Smiley, the giant mutt and spokes dog for throwaways. You're listening to Pet Life Radio, and I'd like to tell you about our brand new show, A Super Smiley Adventure. Our show explores adventures with animals. They can be traveling, out in the world trips, or inner journeys where our animals lead us to inspiration and self-discovery, or just plain fun adventures. Join us here on Pet Life Radio on A Super Smiley Adventure. Good boy.
Let's talk pets. Let's talk pets on Pet Life Radio. Pet Life Radio.
PetLifeRadio.com.
Sleigh bells ring. Are you listening? In the lane, snow is glistening. A beautiful sight. We're happy tonight. We're walking in a winter wonderland. And gone away is the bluebird, but here to stay, stay, stay is a new bird. He sings our love song as we go along. We're walking in a winter wonderland.
And you're listening to Talkin' Pets. I'm Jon Patch.
And Dr. Linda Register.
Amanda Page.
866-606-TALK is the number, 866-606-8255. We're speaking with Jerry Grimek. I do want to welcome on a new member to the family, KXIQ out in Memphis, Tennessee. Welcome, gang. Monty Lyons and Bill Pollock and the gang. Welcome to Talkin' Pets. We look forward to hearing from you guys out there. Again, that's KXIQ in Memphis, Tennessee. 866-606-8255. Jerry, you were filling us in on some of the details there that's going on this year with, of course, Westminster, and that's the 137th 7th Westminster Kennel Club Dog Show. And as everybody knows, we're speaking with Jerry Greimek, the doggy concierge there at the Hotel Pennsylvania, located right across the street from Madison Square Garden. Now, you were talking that there's going to be a direct shuttle bus service that's going to go right from the hotel down to the piers, because that's where they're going to be doing the benching, correct?
That is correct, and it's going to be happening throughout both days, Monday and Tuesday. But the best part is that the main Best in Show and main show judging and nighttime judging is still at Madison Square Garden, which is right across the street from us. And it's almost better because a lot of people have been saying, hey, after a long day in the judging, I'd rather just come right across the street when I'm done at 10, 11 p.m. and come right to my room.
Mm-hmm.
Makes it that much easier.
Yep.
Well, we know that, actually, because Mandy and I and Bobby and all, it's nice when you're getting out of there at 11, 11:30 at night and you've been at the show all night and everything. It's nice to be able to walk right across the street.
It's excellent.
Oh, convenience A1.
And you don't have to, I'll tell you, because there's been years in the past that we stayed someplace and you have to try to get a cab unless you want to walk. Or you could take, the subway, but you usually try to get a cab, and it will take you an hour just to get a cab out of there.
Exactly. It's that packed.
Yeah, and this way you don't have to worry about it. You just walk right across the street.
Even the shows in general, because, we've been to dog shows here, in the area, and it's just exhausting. Even, as a spectator, I find it very exhausting.
Well, you're watching dog after dog after dog, so you just want to get back and put your feet up.
And you know what? It's exciting because you have to look at every dog, and you have to look at every group and every showing, and it takes a lot of you, and the whole day goes so quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Now you're also hosting, not only us, we're going to be broadcasting from there, but what's the welcome package? The dogs get a welcome package when they come to the hotel?
Oh, this is exactly. We give them the best part. They get magazines, they get cookies, they get postcards to send their friends. They get all the latest activities, calendar events that we give. We have events every day, from a Friday night fashion show to Saturday night radio broadcast at View, and Saturday night events. We have a Westminster broadcast live from our lobby on Friday with some best in shows, some dogs from previous years and from this year's show coming up. And they're going to be feeding to local markets, giving local interviews. And we even have some buffet receptions and dances going on Saturday and Sunday. It's just an action-packed weekend.
And then I know you've had in the past, I don't know if you're having it again, but you had the doggy spa, and then you also had a doggy psychic.
Oh, you betcha. We're coming back with that, and we call it the Dog Tours Corner. We have a doggy psychic and a masseuse. So you know what? A lot of them need it because the dogs, maybe they get injured, they get a little stressed, maybe they slept on their legs wrong, they want to get a little massage. It really helps them before the show.
I'll tell you, and if people want to, you got to book now, because if you want to get a room, you definitely want to call, or you can actually go on to the website. You can go on our website, talkinpets.com. There's a banner on there for Hotel Pennsylvania. You can go directly to there. Or you can go right to, it's hotelpen.com, correct?
That is correct, hotelpen.com. We've got all the details there. And we still have rooms available. Again, we're New York's fourth largest hotel. We have 1,700 rooms, so we could accommodate over half of the dogs in the show, because there's about 3,200 this year.
And
if you're not the first half, you're out of luck. You're going to have to go someplace else.
Right.
Yep. And if you're there, you'll see us walking around from Talkin' Pets, because we'll be there for the whole event. We usually get in, I think, Mandy, we get there Friday. Cause
we do.
We partake, and then we're there right up until Wednesday, so you'll see us walking around. And definitely, when we're doing our broadcast from there in the lobby, stop by and say, hey, you're an avid listener to the show, so we'd love to hear from you guys, and we'll stick you on the mic. Mandy will interview you on the lobby walk. So, and again, hotelpen.com is the website. There's a toll-free telephone number, too, right?
Yes, 1-800-223-8585.
So if people want to call the toll-free and, request a room and find out more, it's 1-800-223-8585 is the toll-free telephone number if you want to call. And again, the website, hotelpen, and that's hotelpenn.com. Or you can go to talkinpets.com, and you'll see everything right there on the homepage. And then you can click on it, and it'll take you right to it. Jerry, we're looking forward to it. It's always a fun event. And I'll tell you, I got to tell everybody, I've never seen a guy work so hard when Jerry Greimek's walking around. He's not even walking around. He's running around. And he is right. You're right on top of everything. Not only for the dogs, but for the humans as well.
Pretty impressive.
Thank you so much. You know what? It's my job. We love it. We at the hotel, we look forward to it every year.
It's unbelievable. And you guys hosted, I think, the Best in Show. Uno, the Beagle, was there, right, at one time?
Yes, exactly. Yeah, we had him, and we even had a room specially called Uno's Room. Believe it or not, people still call to this day, say, can I get Uno's room?
Yep. Well, if you want to book, you got to book now, and it's hotelpen.com.
Uno's room may already be taken, so
could be.
Don't ask for Uno's room.
The lucky room.
You better get a room soon if you guys can only accommodate half.
1-800-223-8585 is the toll-free number, or hotelpen.com, and you can also go to talkinpets.com. Jerry Grimek, as always, doggy concierge there at Hotel Pennsylvania. Thanks so much for joining us on the show, and Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays.
Yes, Happy Holidays to all of you. Happy New Year, and we'll see you in the new year.
Sounds good.
We look forward to it.
Take care, Jerry.
Thanks.
Take care.
That's Jerry Grimek, Hotel Pennsylvania. You want to book it now, talkinpets.com, no G in the talking, or go to hotelpen.com. Our hearts go out to all the people of Newtown, Connecticut, and the loss of lives there. And from our hearts to theirs, we wish them the very best. And we're thinking about you. Thanks for joining us here in this hour of Talkin' Pets.
Let's Talk Pets, every week on demand, only on PetLifeRadio.com.